Shakur is a free agent. We haven't talked about this at all.
Nah.
Does he sign the PBC?
I say he go to Terrence Crawford route. Just think
Turkey Al Sheik kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's. I mean, I know.
Yeah.
I got you. But I think he look up to Big Bro.
Okay, then here we'll go a step back. Well, I'm gonna take a step back. Has he fought himself to be in a position that Terrence Crawford is in?
No, come on.
Okay,
Come on.
so that's X'd out.
Okay,
He ain't going.
Okay,
he ain't going that route.
So who does?
I love the kid.
Hey.
I love the kid. I love the way the kid fight.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
I'm a humongous fan. Because I like the way he fights, and I know him. I know his mentality. He's like, you can't beat it, so it is what it is.
So why would I switch it up?
Why would I switch it up? But
something about it.
It's not enough to get him to be in a position to be fighting on different cards, being a free agent. Ain't gonna happen.
There was a time Terrence was going the distance with John Molina, going the distance with Victor Postal, and then he started knocking everybody out. I don't think some of those cards are in Shakur's deck like that. Like power is power. But I think I'd love to see him do exactly what Terrence did with PBC and okay, I'll sign with you and play the B side. I just want to get Errol Spence in the ring. I'll sign with you guys, play the B side. I just want to get Gervonta Davis in the ring. If it came down to it, he may have to get a kind of what he would perceive as an underwhelming offer. You're a really, really, really hard, difficult opponent. So we're going to give you this, and if you turn it down, we'll tell the public we offered the kid the fight, and he turned it down. And that might be a scenario. I don't even know if Shakur will be able to get to that bridge, like even have the opportunity to accept or deny such a hypothetical offer. But if it came down to that, do you think, Shawn, he should, hey, we're going to give you 15%, take it or leave it? Should he just take it? Just take it for the opportunity to fight Tank?
I don't see him going back to Top Rank.
Right.
I heard through the grapevine, again, shout out to Philly, they was telling me all about the night of his fight, and they told me that they showed a couple of fighters in the arena like sleeping or dozing during this fight. And
Or in Jersey, you mean?
In Jersey.
Said,
I was just saying, shout out to Philly because I was in the barbershop.
My
brother was telling me about it.
They caught Terrence blinking. That was
That's
nonsense.
what I said.
They did.
I said, I told that to Philly. I was like, yo, this is what they do with TV. I said, this is what they do with TV. Anyway, it just seemed like they were ready to push him out the door, not just allow him to walk out the door. Yeah. Seemed like they were pushing him out the door, and when you push somebody out, I don't think it's much that they would be willing to do come back in, or you would be willing to do to let them back in. You know what I mean? So I don't see him going to Top Rank. That being said, I see him having to take a deal with PBC for small money. Oscar said that he don't want to promote him. I can't promote a fighter that
said that once he got. Well, first he said, we could do Zepeda if you sign with me.
He be lying.
Then when it started to feel like he's not going to sign with you, then I can't promote you. Yeah. You're too boring. But that's not what you said.
He's been running around with Eddie lately.
Yeah,
he's been sitting next to Eddie, riding around with.
That's what he's supposed to do.
You don't look happy about that.
Well, it's what's Eddie got for you? Andy Cruz for a little bit of money and a really difficult night at the office. That's not exactly enticing.
It's a difficult night.
Yeah, F around and maybe lose to Andy Cruz. I'm not saying he would.
Yeah. I see him winning, but it's definitely, I could see how that's so difficult.
Right.
And the powers that be doing something weird.
Right.
Right,
because I got this kid long term, and maybe.
But at 135, outside of Andy Cruz,
you don't really have nothing for him.
It ain't much over there.
I really wish Shakur would have took that Haney offer, because I think he smokes Haney. I remember it was a bad offer. He didn't take. He didn't feel like the money was good.
Was that still at 135? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
At that point in time.
But I thought it
would have been a good time to do that too.
He's so good. I know he would have won, but it would have been worth it in the long run. Invest. If you believe in yourself. We talked about that. Yeah. That's what we said. I wish he would have took that.
Yeah.
Then you were in more control right now.
Yeah.
Because Top Rank tried to sabotage you. It's one of those things 100%. When you're leaving, I'm gonna destroy you much as possible. So when you leave, we're gonna offer you this.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it. You ain't gonna get nowhere else.
Yeah.
It was bad business.
It don't seem like anything else makes sense but PBC.
PBC? They got fights?
They got fights. He has fights outside of Tank Davis. Now the question is, seeing how he's performed before, are you willing to put the dollars behind him to promote him?
Right.
2, maybe 3 fights to get a fight with Tank.
To make the Tank fight optimize it.
I feel like nobody wants to. I don't feel like PBC's gonna want to do that. Yeah, because you're gonna have to.
Well,
invest.
it's funny. Maybe Tank tipped us off on a potential game plan. He said you have to fight De Los Santos first. Fight De Los Santos again, and then get me. Well, De Los Santos is with PBC.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's the play. Like, give him 2 or 3 fight. Sign him to a 2-3 fight deal.
Yeah.
You know. Kind of, you beat De Los Santos, but, you know, wipe the taste out of people's mouth about how dull that fight was. School them the way you can, you know, potentially, and then we'll do, but I don't know.
Did Tank say that?
He did say...
That's lightweight kicking them the game. Like,
he literally did say he needed to fight De Los Santos again.
Wow.
And then we can do it. He did say
wow.
that.
That's lightweight kicking him the game. You know what I mean?
Is it, you think?
Yeah.
What if PBC signs him, gives him, like, Pitbull... Maybe Frank Martin.
Can't give him Pitbull because he's got to go to 40. And he's, you know.
Yeah, just to... I'm sorry, he don't want to go to 40?
I don't think so.
I mixed that shit up.
Yeah.
He really... The options is tough for him. What is Gary Russell? Gary Russell coming off a loss? Can't do that either?
No, Gary.
What about the guy beat the Gary Russell? I'm really trying to go on my PBC
back
bag
here.
Mark Maxine.
Yeah.
He's too little.
Yeah, say I'm going to my PBC
All right, let's see. What Rolly? No, Rolly 140.
Yeah.
The old man?
Oh, no, the old man 140. Hey,
come on, PBC.
How does he know this is the old man?
I guess Frank Martin and De Los Santos.
Frank Martin, De Los?
Yeah.
Frank Martin?
And De Los Santos.
Yeah.
Those would be like the option B and C to build up a Tank fight.